Welcome to your weekly tarot check-in for August 25th to the 31st. Whether you are new or a longtime subscriber, thank you for joining the Dog Star Pack. In this video, you will be choosing the reading destined for you based on your zodiac sign or your intuitive guidance. Each reading is timestamped below, so once you have selected your reading, go ahead and jump right to it. I'm Heather Ellis, and here on my channel, I combine the traditional tarot meanings with intuitive insights to bring forward messages meant to guide you. Whether you are here to learn tarot or to tune into the monthly or weekly forecasts, my goal is to support you in living with more purpose and self-trust. If you want to learn tarot, check out my Tarot Talk series where I break down one card each week in a simple, bite-sized way. You'll find the link to the playlist in the description below. If you find value in today's video, please like, comment, and share. And if you are interested in a monthly reading that is specific to your zodiac sign, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell as those videos will be posted next week. Now let's dive into the cards and see what the week ahead has in store for each zodiac sign. These readings are for all zodiac signs, and there's 3 different ways that you can choose your piles. So looking at the piles below here, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So you can choose the piles based on, this is your sun sign for pile 1, pile 2 is your moon sign, pile 3 is your rising sign or ascendant, and pile 4 would be if you don't know your sun, moon, or rising sign. The other way you can choose them is intuitively. So which pile are you drawn to? Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4. And then finally, the other way to choose them is based on your sun, moon, or rising sign element. So this would be for fire signs. So if your sun, moon, or rising sign is an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, this one's for you. This is if your sun, moon, or rising sign is an earth sign. So this would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And this would be if your sun, moon, or rising sign is an air sign. So this would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then finally for our water signs, our water babies. So pile 4 will be for the water babies. This is for anyone who is a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. So look at the timestamps below, pick your pile, and then look at the timestamps below, and I will see you there. For those of you who chose pile number 1, this one is yours. I'm just going to move the rune, and then we are going to look at the tarot cards, and then we'll look at the oracle cards. Okay, so we start out with the Page of Cups, and then we have the World, and then we have the High Priestess. And I'm just checking my camera up top to make sure that the cards are all in the window. Okay, so what I see for you this week, so you have the Page of Cups, the World, and the High Priestess. So with the World here, this is indicating to me that one chapter or one life cycle, one lesson is coming to a close and for a new one to then open. So a successful completion is occurring. And I believe it is in the area of your relationships. So this can be your romantic relationships. This can be just some kind of partnership. So it could be a business partnership, or it could be family members, or even close friends, even coworkers and colleagues. The relationship is going to be independent for each of you. However, there is something coming to a completion in a relationship. So this will play out different ways for different people. You could have it where a relationship is going into the next stage or next level in a relationship, or for some of you, you could be deciding to walk away from a relationship, or it could be ending or coming to some kind of a completion. That can be good or bad. That the cards here are not negative, so I'm not seeing this as a bad ending. It would be a positive ending. So if it was a relationship ending, it would be very amicable. Or again, it could be perhaps you were doing something at work, you're in some kind of a partnership with someone, and it has just come to a natural completion or end because you've finished a project. So that's how you can see where the ending can be happening for a new beginning to start. But for many of you, I feel like this is a transition in a relationship. It's a growth. It's that next stage, next step in a relationship, whether it be romantic or just one of your personal relationships. Because this is a positive energy with the World here and the Page of Cups. And this is like someone just offering, like the Page of Cups is generally information or news coming in about a potential relationship beginning. So it's that beginning information stage. And this person is coming in with that cup, with that news about the relationship. So I do feel like the next stage is going to soon be starting for some of you. And then with the High Priestess here, this is also about trusting your intuition. So I feel like the ending that is happening with the World card, that energy for the door to open for the new chapter, the new beginning, is being guided by your intuition, by your higher self. It's like you know that your relationship, where it is now, it has kind of come full circle to what it is now, and it is time to move on to the next stage, the next growth opportunity for that relationship. So that's how I see that playing out. I'm going to turn your Archangel Power Tarot card over, and you have the Four of Raphael. So seek out other possibilities and look at the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions. Okay. So again, I feel like that emotions and being aware of your own emotions, part of that's that High Priestess energy and really being in tune with your higher self and what is in the best interest for you. And yeah, and looking for the magic in life. And some of that is that growth and change potential here. So this is we're going to do the shadow work for next. So this is anything that you need to release or let go of or bring to the surface this week. And you have unmasking the truth. And this says the eye sees only what the mind is prepared to know. Again, I feel like that there's a lot of that High Priestess energy here. You know, as you take that time to reflect, to tune into your higher self, you intuitively already know if a relationship has run its course. You already know that if the relationship is at the point where it's either, you know, like let's progress or let's release and let go, then you know that it's time. It is time. You can feel it. You know that. And that's where you also get that unmasking of the truth, right? It's your higher truth. Your higher self knows what is right and what the path is, what you need to do to get back on your path. So again, that maybe you're in a relationship that needs to evolve to the next level. And again, that can be friendships too, not necessarily just romantic relationships. And now our Reiki healing card, our living Reiki healing card, is connecting with our higher self. Of course it is. So connecting with our higher self is easier than most people think, yet without this connection, it is often difficult to find the strength, understanding, and inspiration we need to live our lives. Find somewhere quiet where you can be undisturbed for a while. Somewhere in nature is especially good, and sit or lie down and simply intend to connect with your higher self. When it is guidance from your higher self, the answer often pops into your head even before you've finished formulating the question. So that is your Living Reiki Healing card. And then finally, we're going to look at the rune here. Oh, I'm going to hold it up. I'm just looking up at the camera here. So you have Yara. Okay. So I'm going to, hopefully you can still see that. Hoping. Yeah, I'll turn it a little bit. Okay. So Yara is it's a rune of like cycles ending, conclusions. It's like it's considered a harvesting energy. So that's what I mean. Like a cycle has come to a conclusion, an end, a completion. So change is inevitable. And that really connects with that earth, that world energy there, where a cycle has come to an end. Something has come to its end. So the next stage or that next step can begin, that next lesson. It's also about like benefiting from your successes, and that's again that world energy too. So it's all the things that you've achieved and reflecting on that, and benefiting, and how has that added to yourself, to your purpose, to your path, and how have you grown from your past experiences? What were your wins? You know, we do tend to focus on our losses, our setbacks, but focus on the wins, focus on the successes, focus on the things that have shaped you to who you are now and what you can carry with you forward as you move into that next stage and that next step. So, so that is your reading for you. If you chose pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and also don't forget next week the monthly readings are coming out for the month of September. It's the whole reading for just your sign, your sun, moon, or rising sign. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a fantastic week. Take care. And for those of you who chose pile number 2, this one here is for you. So I'm going to just set the rune up here, and I'm going to look at the tarot first, and then we'll dive into the oracle cards. So you have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. I'm just going to check my other camera to make sure that the cards are in the camera. Okay, good. So what I'm seeing for you is with the Seven of Wands, this is a card of protecting yourself, defending your beliefs, defending your position on something, your opinion, whatever it is. Defending could even be your personal self or your possessions, but whatever it is, you're defending yourself. You're up against some opposition, and you're defending and protecting yourself, taking a stand, essentially. And I feel like this is something that you've been experiencing for a while, where you're just feeling like people, whether or not it's people or just life in general, is just coming at you, coming at you, coming at you, coming at you. And you're in this constant feeling of having to stand your ground, protect yourself, defend yourself, and it's getting tiresome, and you're becoming very apathetic towards it with this Four of Cups here energy. You're just really feeling like, why am I still in this fight? Why am I still trying? Like, this is just never ending. And this is what I'm kind of feeling for you. But I do want you to know that there's going to be a break coming in soon here with this Four of Cups. Because even though this is a card of apathy and not feeling emotionally connected to what it is that you're doing, there is this cup coming in from the universe. It is trying to give you a gift that will give you emotional fulfillment. You just need to be aware of it and paying attention when it comes in. But it will be coming in this week. Something is coming in. Something is going to give. Okay. So if you've been feeling this pressure where you just can't win, like everyone is just, you just feel like everyone is at you all the time. Do know that there's going to be a break in this here with this Four of Cups. And whatever this opportunity is, I will say it has not only a potential for emotional connection, emotional happiness here for you. So this could be about a relationship, a new relationship opportunity, or if you're already partnered, this can be a development in your relationship. But it also has this opportunity for stability here with this King of Pentacles. So I'm seeing you taking this opportunity and doing something practical with it, turning it into something that will build stability and build security in your life. It could even have a monetary benefit here with this King of Pentacles, but you're taking advantage of it. So this is a good thing. I like seeing this. You're taking advantage of it, and you are looking at it in a very practical kind of way, and you're looking at the effort and energy that you will have to put into it to make it a long-term success for you. And that's a key word for you. It has long-term potential and success for you. So whatever's coming in, I like it. So now we're going to look at your oracle cards. I'm going to first pull the Archangel Power Tarot card, and you have peace. Okay, and peace is about, it says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So this is really whatever's been happening in the past that you're just feeling that you have to be on edge, or that's putting you on edge, and you feel like you have to defend yourself. It's time to release that and let that go, because good things are coming in for you. So I have that for you. I'm next going to look at your shadow work oracle card. So this is anything that you need to bring up to the surface and acknowledge, so it no longer gets in your way, essentially, and you want to integrate it into yourself. And you have shadow alchemy. So turn shadows into gold by shifting your awareness. Yeah, and if you've been having this experience, again, where you're just constantly being on the defense, it's time to shift your awareness, shift what you're focusing on, because again, you don't want to miss that opportunity that comes in when it comes in. And then we also have your Living Reiki Healing card, and you have commit to a joyful life. It says release any old emotions, thinking patterns or habits that are potentially holding you back, including any idea that life is a struggle, and commit to a life filled with joy and ease instead. So what I'm kind of getting here with some of these messages is, even though this opportunity is coming in, I feel like part of you is going to want to cling and hold on to this defensive position. And I feel like it's because you've been living it for so long. But once this opportunity comes in, you need to let that go and release it in order to move forward and really embrace this opportunity that comes in for you. So finally, we're going to look at the rune, and I'm going to hold it up for you, or actually like this, sorry. I'm looking at my camera, so make sure. Okay, so there we go. So this is rad. Okay, and so rad it indicates change, but it also indicates destiny. So part of what this cup is that's coming in for you, this is destined to happen. I feel like it's really destined to happen, and the universe really wants to bring this to you. It's also it can also be, because it has an element of change as well. It is a positive rune, but it's also like seeking or seeing things from a new perspective and seeing it from a more positive perspective. It can also represent communication and, but also again, change as well. So changes are coming in. So if you've been stuck in a rut, especially with this Seven of Wands energy here, and this Four of Cups, do know that's going to be clearing out this week, and things are going to be changing for you. So I can't wait to hear all about it. Make sure you're commenting below for anyone that's chosen this reading. I would love to hear all about it. And that's it for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and make sure you're tuning in next week when I upload the monthly videos. So it's a full monthly reading for your zodiac sign. So make sure you're checking that out, and I will see you next week. Take care. And for those of you who picked pile number 3, this one is for you. I'm just going to move the rune up here. We're going to look at the tarot cards first, and then we will look at the oracle cards. So that's an oracle card too. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, so the Nine of Swords can be a bit challenging, but the other two cards are quite nice. I'm just going to make sure that they are in the other camera so you can see them well. Good. Okay. So with the Nine of Swords, I do see that you have a lot on your mind. Some stresses, some anxieties, some worries could even be keeping you up at night, but it's because your mind won't settle. Your mind is spinning, and you need to quiet the mind. Whatever has been difficult and challenging that's been happening that is causing this and causing you to like overthink things. And I really feel like part of this is, when you just live your day, live your life, and by nighttime when you're laying in bed, every single thing, every single conversation that you've had is playing out in your mind, and it just will not settle. And I feel like that's what's happening, that you're constantly going over conversations, things that you've done and things that other people have done, and you're just overthinking it and analyzing things to death, and you need to let that go and release that. For others of you, this could just simply be you've had a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of anxiety and worry about the future here. But I can let you know you need to let that go, because with the 10, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. So the Ten of Pentacles, it's not an ace where it's a brand new opportunity or a new seed to plant, but it's a 10, it's a culmination. So if you have been working on something, and if that is something that's been causing you stress at night, do know that there is a successful completion here, especially in the area of money and stability and finances. So if you've been working on a project, or you've been fretting about, I don't know, perhaps things have been going on at work and you haven't been paid, or you do contract work and you haven't received a paycheck yet, like whatever that is, you're going to be finding that this week that should be coming in for you. There's also support for you too. So if you need financial support, this is a good week to be asking for it. But it could also just be support in other ways, or things coming to fruition in other ways. But it is a successful completion of some kind of a project, or some kind of like investment opportunity, something going on with work, with it being that Ten of Pentacles. And with the Emperor here too, I see this, whatever the success is, it really feels like it, for most of you, it's going to be in the material world. Other people, it might not be. It could be about relationships, but you know, and just adding stability into your relationship. But I think for most of you, this is more in your money, career, finance, or this is in some kind of pet project or something like that. And it could even be your house and home, but it would be more on the practical side, not on the ooey gooey, my house is a home kind of side. It's not the feels, it's more the practicality. So, for example, if you were doing construction on your home, you could be finding that that's wrapping up this week. So that's another example of how that could be play out. But with the Emperor, you're taking control of this situation, and it's playing out in the material world because the Emperor is all about the material world. He's not about the intuitive side. He's not about the relationships and that kind of energy. He's more about practical practical planning, and how to make things manifest in this world. So the Emperor here, energy, this is good. I see you taking control and taking control of your mind as well, so it doesn't keep spinning. But I do see this week ending up as a very positive week for you here with this Ten of Pentacles and this Emperor card. I'm going to pull your Archangel Power Tarot card, just see what we can get. And you have the High Priestess. So this is saying positive, powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. And I think that's a really big thing too with that Nine of Swords there, is be at peace. Be at peace. It's you're gonna find that again, whatever you've been worrying about, it's going to clear out this week. The next card I have that I'm pulling is your Shadow Work Oracle card, and you have courage. Stop hiding. Show up and let yourself be seen. And I feel like you're going to be doing that. That's that Emperor card. Like the Emperor is the King of Kings, right? He is on center, he's center stage. So that is going to be you this week. So I like that. And then your Living Reiki Healing card, you have honor yourself. We need to respect whatever job we have chosen for ourselves, and to honor ourselves by doing our best to create a feeling of satisfaction in that work. All work is valuable to the extent that we choose to value it. Remember that you are your life's work. Sorry. And then finally, we're going to look at your rune, and you have Seagull. Okay. I'm going to just try and hold that up so you can see that up there. So this is a very positive rune. This is success. This is like completion, success, brightness, positivity. So this is a really good rune to have. And yeah, I do feel like anything that you have been stressing about, there's going to be something that comes up again, and there's going to be some kind of a successful culmination or completion or some kind of a win this week, and you will achieve success, or there will be some kind of success. And for many of you, again, I feel like it is in your material world, so related to work. Not necessarily though. And please comment below. I'd love to hear how that plays out and what kind of wins you are experiencing this week. And but that's what I have for you for this week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. And I will see you next week. And don't forget, next week, the monthly readings are coming out for each zodiac sign. So make sure you tune into those. Have a great week. Take care. And for those of you who picked pile number 4, this one here is for you. I'm just going to set the rune up here. We're going to start with the tarot cards, and then we'll move into the oracle cards. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to check the camera here to make sure that the cards are in the camera. Okay, so with the 8 of Pentacles, this is the worker bee card. This is the, you're working hard. For the most part, you enjoy what you're doing. I'm going to explain this one a little bit because I think the cards generally on its own, the 8 of Pentacles represents you're working hard, you're mastering your craft, and you enjoy what you do. Okay. But I think with the 8 of Swords and the Page of Wands here, I feel like some of you could be feeling a little bit of burnout related to that 8 of Pentacles, because the 8 of Swords indicates this energy of feeling imprisoned, feeling trapped, but it's Swords energy, so you're being trapped by your own thoughts and your own mind. You're not seeing the situation quite clearly, and I feel like usually it's because of the thoughts spinning in your mind. But with this Page of Wands here, I'm feeling like it's more you're not feeling completely aligned or connected to your purpose. There's no passion in what you're doing. And this is why I'm saying with that Eight of Pentacles that you may not so much be enjoying what it is that you're doing. But I do see that you've been working hard. You're trying to build your reputation in whatever it is that you do in life. Now that can be your career. It can be passion projects. If you're retired, this is about what you're known for out in the community and what you do. So it could even be like volunteerism and things like that. But you've been working hard, you've been putting a lot of effort into anything. You are kind of known as the go-to person or the master of whatever it is that you're doing and you do. But I feel like you aren't so connected to it anymore, and that's creating this spinning of the mind where you're feeling trapped and imprisoned because you're not quite sure what to do about it. I will let you know with this Page of Wands, information is going to be coming in that will help you to reconnect it to that passion and reignite that fire. So that is the good news. So if you have been finding that things haven't been so great at your job, or you're just not feeling fulfilled anymore emotionally with your job, or you can't connect to your creativity, or use certain skill sets anymore, that there's going to be some kind of change information. But we're at the information stage with this Page of Wands where news will come in that will allow you for news about some kind of an opportunity that will allow you to connect with those hidden skills and talents that you have, or let you shine your creativity and let others see that. And you will have that fire lit back under you. So how that could play out is if you're looking at your career sector, because that's just the easiest way to explain it. Well, it could even be passions or hobbies. So you could be reconnecting with a passion or hobby that you enjoy doing. For others of you, if we are talking about work, you could be suddenly given a project at work. Or your jobs could be expanding, and this is going to incorporate something that you like to do. You could even have some kind of a promotion or movement at work that just lets you do something that you enjoy more. And for others of you, there could be news about a job offer or opportunity that comes in that's going to, be something that is more in line with what you truly enjoy doing. So those are just examples of how that can play out. I'm going to pull your Archangel Power Tarot card, and you have changed your life. Okay, so a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Okay, so enough said about that. I don't think I have to explain that any further. It seems to be completely in line with what I did say about the Page of Wands. The next card I'm going to look at is your Shadow Work Oracle card. So what is it that you need to bring to the surface this week? And you have hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential. And with that Page of Wands, I feel like that is going to be connecting to those seeds of desire. So yeah, and then our final card is the Living Reiki healing card, and you have Real Joy, and this says there is no more joyful place in the world than exactly where you are right now, because you cannot experience real joy when your mind is elsewhere. Part of that's that Eight of Wands. So, and I do think you're going to settle that down. So thinking of what has happened in the past or what might happen in the future. So yeah, you cannot experience real joy if your mind is focused on the past or the future. You have to live in that present moment to really experience true joy. So next up is going to be our rune. And I'm just looking at the camera up here because I want to make sure that you guys can see it. I'm hoping, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that is Othel. And this is a good charge. This is a good rune. It typically means like birthright. It also means like possessions or like group prosperity. So this can indicate that there is it can indicate that there's going to be something's going to happen that's going to help create a sense of belonging for you. And again, because it has that element of possessions as well, and group possessions, I do feel like this is you know, for many of you, this is going to be happening in your work life, in your, money, career, finance sector. But again, for some of you, this could all be happening in the area of your passions or what you're known for out in the world. But I think for many of you, it's going to be about your work, and you're going to have an opportunity, or news is going to be coming in about an opportunity that's going to really allow you to reconnect with that on an emotional level and on a sense of passion and purpose as well. So that is what I have for you. Please comment below. I'd love to hear how this plays out for you, and again, what area of life it is. Some of you, it might not be in your money, career, finance. I hope you really enjoyed the reading. Don't forget, next week, the monthly videos are coming out, so be sure to tune into those. So that's a monthly, I'm going to be doing monthly videos for all 12 signs, so they're individual videos, and make sure you check out for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And again, if you enjoyed this reading, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Take care. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found value in this week's video. If you enjoyed the reading, found it informative, fun, or both, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to tune into my channel next week when the individual monthly readings for each zodiac sign are posted.